Welcome to a Renovation Zone. I'm Elizabeth Sable, and I'm here to talk to you today about living through a renovation. Action Builders is a design-build firm specializing in additions and interior renovations. Most of our projects include work in the existing living space of the house, and many times homeowners will live in the house during construction. Today, I wanted to take this opportunity to show you what life can be like living through a renovation project. Crews need space to work. They need an area to store materials and an area for cutting and working with those materials. Locations will vary based on the phase of the project, but understanding they need more square footage to work in than the space you are renovating is important. Some of the challenges homeowners face during construction are tight living quarters. Especially for an addition project, the house will feel like it gets smaller before it gets bigger. All your personal belongings get crammed into half the house so that we can work on the other half, and that can be stressful. Routines are not normal. Daily routines get skewed when a large construction project is happening at your house. School drop-offs get chaotic when the crews are arriving in the morning. Making your morning coffee gets harder because you must go to the powder room for water and then walk across your living room to where the temporary kitchen is set up. Change in routine can be very stressful, but it's worth the pain for the long-term gain. The loss of privacy can also be a challenge. You will feel like your entire life is on display. Action Builders employees and subcontractors are used to walking through homes and coming and going as they need to get their job done. This can be jarring for someone that isn't used to people walking all through their home. We aren't looking at your stuff, but the process can feel invasive. And finally, just the feeling of out of control. Action Builders is efficient and we run our projects in a certain order. It can be hard for an owner to walk around this space at night and feel like there are loose ends all over the place. Talk with your project coordinator about any of your concerns. We do thorough punch list walkthroughs with the owner, and if something isn't done when you think it needs to be done, it's probably already on our list. We want you to be satisfied with the project at the end, and we'll work with you to ensure that happens. There are things you can do to make the renovation run smoother. Move all your personal belongings out of the space. Action Builders prefers that the entire space where we're working be cleared of all personal belongings. That said, there's always a lingering couch or refrigerator that ends up in the room. We will cover these items and place them in the center of the space, but we cannot be responsible for anything left behind. It's tough walking into your home and seeing your expensive couch on its side, covered in plastic, with a piece of trim laying over it. We coach the team not to place items on top of homeowners' belongings, but when it's in the work zone, that doesn't always happen. Moving the furniture and belongings makes the renovation process easier on you and Action Builders. Keep the dust protection in place. When Action Builders employees go home for the day, homeowners will come out to play. They uncover their refrigerator so they can make dinner. They remove the plastic zipper wall to the basement so they can do their laundry. While this seems innocent at the time, it doesn't always help make our job of keeping your house protected easier. Dust travels, and keeping dust protection in place and not coming and going through the renovation zone is the best way to keep the house protected. Communicate with the team about your frustrations. Action Builders employees are used to talking with owners through the construction process. We understand this is difficult and we want to do what we can to make it easier. If getting the laundry hooked up for you for the weekend is important, let us know that. We can't always do everything, but we will do our best to make life more comfortable knowing that a full renovation is happening in the background. Don't move in prematurely. This happens all the time. As soon as the sink is hooked up, the homeowners move the coffee pot back into the kitchen. The new couch may get delivered early, and the owners want to place it directly into the new family room before we're done painting. Resist this urge. As soon as the homeowner starts moving back into the space, Action Builders loses the ability to do their job well. Another thing that you can also consider is leaving for the day. Working from a shared workspace or going into the office during the renovation project can make your workday easier. Power gets shut off during construction, which shuts down your internet. Water gets turned off while the plumber works. This can be very disruptive depending on the type of work the owner does. Moving to a space outside of the home removes that stress during construction. Action Builders will do our part too. A few things that we do to make the renovation run smoother are: we educate the owners as much as possible. We talk a lot about the construction process during the design and the pre-construction phases so that once we get into construction, the owner has a clear idea of what to expect. Pre-construction walkthroughs are also very important. We will have 2 to 3 meetings at your home before construction begins to discuss what needs moved out of the space and what areas we will be working in and around. Homeowners need time to move their stuff and get prepared, which is why we start the discussions early. Dust protection is also important. Action builders will put up dust protection around the entire work zone. We will also put floor protection leading anywhere in the house the crews may be walking. Once a surface is considered finished, it will get covered and protected for the remainder of the project. We communicate through the project. Action builders will notify owners in advance when the kitchen needs cleared out, or they need to move bedrooms because we'll be breaking through. We aren't perfect, but we do our best to make your life as comfortable as possible during construction. Our goal is to give you a great project at the end, but we also want your life during construction to be as easy as possible. Renovating is hard. Having a great contractor with the experience to help you along the way can be vital to making your life easier during the entire process. Check out our website at pittsburghadditions.com for more information about our process and what makes Action Builders different.